Every month we have to do this.
Because you're all nosy fuckers. Oh yeah, Jesus Christ. We can't sneak in. Don't come all the way up here just to do this like shit. I don't know how we'd manage that. Some motorhomes like to put us to shame. What if the wind changes though?
Well, we go up in flames.
Roll up to the greatest show in the world.
Good morning, welcome back to our vlog. So we've just popped into Hull. We need to pick some packages up from the daughter. That's the first stop. And then our second stop is going to be Alfred's, I do believe, in it.
Maybe.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing right at the moment. I just thought I'd let you know. Hope you've all had a lovely, I don't know what day this will be going out. Weekend week. What have you been doing? Georgie boy bought Grandma them. Do you like them? I'm sure George won't mind you nicking them. She's nicked my glasses, George. Right, so I've just pulled up to my Kim's. I've got a present. She's going to get my old Yuli neck over. She's going to get all of it out the back. She can have it because hers is knackered. I'm going to see the grandson, aren't
We have to.
Yeah.
I don't like kids.
He has to see you though. You don't like kids when you're hanging.
No, I just want to rest today. Because Trisha stinks.
He's got hangover. Weekend with George.
It's my Hoover!
I bought you a present.
Thanks! I'm not gonna lie, I forgot you were coming. Do you want to come in?
Of course I do.
Do you want a cuppa?
I thought I'd get copyrighted. Your neighbours are playing rave. I'm not gonna lie, it's a nice song. I like that song. I'm hoping she's got some fizzy and zero for me to drink. You got out fizzy and zero?
Pepsi Max.
See, she's good. Pepsi Max Cherry, I'm in all day. So I've come to see the grandson and he's living his best life. What game are you playing?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
This is MJ, but I'm on a sneaky bit and MJ's better at sneaky stuff.
Oh, MJ's better at sneaky stuff. Do you know why? Because she's a girl. Girls are better at sneaky stuff than boys.
How dare you?
They are. Girls are better at being sneakier than boys, for definite. And then when you need all the fighting, you need to be Spider-Man, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Been building all your Lego sets, haven't we?
When do you go back to school?
Yes, I'm ready.
When do you go back to school?
In a week.
Oh. Although, bonus for me, school holidays are almost over. No kids. Gareth's got his boobies out for you all, bit of clickbait.
Yeah, boy.
It's 3,000 degrees, so we've just pulled over.
I've just put aircon on.
We pulled over, shut some of the blinds to keep the heat out, and we put the aircon on. Can't see you getting the right lot out of me today, so I just thought I'd let you know. So we'll see you in the morning. Bye.
Good morning. I don't think it's going to be right weather today. Anyway, we stopped here last night in Beverley in a car park. And it's going to rain today. I can feel it. It's going to rain, I can feel it. Not very good, is it? At least it cleared that air from yesterday. God, that was so hot last night. On off, couldn't sleep. And this is our car park. And there was 4 of us here last night. We don't know what I'm like, but family stopped here. We've all gone except one. Trisha's just doing their daily pinky jobs. Yeah. Just before we move, because we're going to have to go to the storage, because I have to pick up the Blue 80 charger. Because I'm going to rewire this, because winter's not far away.
Right, I've just got a couple of shout outs to do before we move, so I don't forget. I want to say hi to Tracy Jonesy. I did shout you out before, I don't know what happened to it, but we did lose a lot of footage from when we did our meet up at Wolsby, so I'm wondering if it was on there. Because I looked myself and I couldn't find it either, mate, but I did shout you out. And also Sarah Lacey Lewis. Right, mate? It's down in London now, you know. And also, while I'm here, off the top of my head, can I just say happy birthday to Jill Crosley, that 5th of September. Happy birthday to you. I think it'll be out in time for then anyway. Hopefully we're going to catch up with you and Josh on the road shortly. That's it for today.
How you doing?
Did you ask the subscriber his name that you was just talking to?
Him in that van.
You forgot to ask his name, didn't you, so you could say hello?
Even if you just said his name, I wouldn't have remembered, would I?
That's true. Hello anyway. Hope you had a lovely night's sleep next to us. There's a lot of dog walkers here today. First stop's probably going to be... Are we going up near Alfred's, did you say? Well, we think there's an Alfred's anyway. Don't know. So our first stop, in fact, was not Alfred's. It is Screwfix. It's looking for ratchet straps. The clicky kind. Click, click, click. Do you know what the ones I mean? The metally ones. Click, click, click. You tighten them up. I think that's what they're called, ratchet straps. Something like that. That's what he's looking for. Did you get what you needed?
£18.99.
But you got what you was after?
Yes.
The exact same things that you need?
For the accountant.
Thank you.
There she goes. Going to get a medication for the month. Every month we have to do this. They won't give us it 3 months at a time, which is quite annoying, really. Oh, I've got my t-shirt on today again. Yeah, you know what I mean. People have been asking of what it says on the bottom. It says to compensate for the huge beep, all the amazing friends I have, to compensate for them all.
As next stop, we'll come to Butty Van. Because we're going to Durham, aren't we?
You want me to put the bike on the back, don't you?
Yes. Because we're going up there for 5 days.
We are.
And we've got a scooter and a bike.
Yeah, we have.
We might get out and about. I'm not going to show you where we are though, because I don't want everybody to know where my storage is. Because you're all nosy fuckers. Like I said, I don't vlog out here because we don't want everybody to know where we are. But yeah, it started raining. So I've left Gareth. I'm going to make him a travel blow. Got a flat tyre on my Engway. What's that about? Gareth must have drove over a phone last time he was on it. So he's going to have to fix that now, isn't he? So just before we get on the road and head to Durham, we thought we'd bring you somewhere that's just round the corner from us, isn't it?
You've never noticed it, would you?
We've never done it. We've never actually done it, but we've just passed it and seen the National Heritage sign. So we pulled in. And it's called Burton Agnes Hall. And it says in the book, because I just got my book out, because it's always handy. It says there's something called Burton Agnes Manor House that we can get it for free because we're National Heritage. So let me put my trainers on. Gareth, you either need to put an hoodie on or change your t-shirt.
Why?
Because you can't go in there wearing that t-shirt.
Why?
Because it literally says I have a tiny penis on it.
Well, I do.
I know, but you can't go in somewhere like that. And that. Wearing that. So you can either put your hoodie on or change your top.
Massive car park.
There is.
Burton Agnes Hall. House and Gardens.
Now, it's actually Burton Agnes Manor House that's part of the National Heritage. It says in the book, though, it gets you into here as well. So that's also here. And there's a church.
Oh, no.
No, not wrong with a good church. Look at that. There's even a tomb there. It looks shut. What's that about? It looks closed. Look at that now, that's an old church. We don't know how to get into it.
No.
We'll follow the yellow brick road. That's not yellow or brick.
Follow the stone road.
Unfortunately, we're not going in that church today. I don't know if it's this way. Oh, did you see that bird then? Bit of bird action for you. It's Mr. Pugh in the woods. He's watching someone. I think it's this way, I think. I don't know, we're a bit lost. We're lost, I think we went the wrong way. Oh, they just opened that gate. That gate was closed a minute ago. I bet we got here just before it opened. Because we're professional and check stuff like that. So it's on it, but I did say it was a manor house. It did say that. We access it through these eagles. Now, you can pay to go into Burton Agnes Hall itself and the gardens. That's £17 an adult. which I'm not paying for because I'm fucking tight. But we've got access to this. This is it. We're not allowed in that unless we pay 17 quid. We can go in this for free. Why does this look like a deaf dungeon?
It is, isn't it?
Treadmill. I'm not going on that. Burton Agnes old manor house. A rare example of a Norman house. For your safety, please take care as historical sites can be hazardous. Now, I read that. I actually did read that, so I put my training on. Let's have a look what's in here.
I tell you what.
Hey!
Ollie wants a lick of paint.
Was this actually where someone lived? Look at the roof in here. Wow, this is stunning. This looks like a murder house from outside, didn't it?
This is like one of them Bulgarian houses. Which is stone.
Wow. Oh, there's got stairways up there. The roofs are not very tall. Do you know what I found out doing British Heritage? People weren't very tall back then, were they?
No. Burton Agnes Manor House was built in 1170.
There you go. So this is actually a Norman house. I can hear the bells ringing at the church.
Well, Norman.
They might open the church, you know. If this has only just opened.
Might do.
Might get a look in church as well. I tell you now, I can get up them stairs, but I can't record you going up them stairs.
So I have a look. Oh, you might want to fit round in.
I'm thinner than you. I'll record you as I'm going up. Oh yeah, Jesus Christ. This is, right. So if you're fatty like me, this is not designed for you. It's not designed for people who've got dodgy eyes either. I'm glad I recorded you coming up because I'm absolutely not recording you going down. Now, wow! Look how big the roof is in here. To see how short the roof is downstairs, that's crazy.
That's it.
That's the smallest Benz I've ever seen in my life. This was the living quarters.
It looks like an old fireplace.
It does, doesn't it? It smells a bit in here, doesn't it? I was just going to say it smells like wet timber, which I'm guessing is the roof.
The roof.
It's not on fire, it's wet. Listen, I'll show you a sneak peek of them gardens. I'm not taking you in them because, like I said, I'm not paying £17 each. And that woman's got an eagle eye. We have to take the ticket back to her, so we can't sneak in. But if you are into old stately houses, there's one over there. Or you can, if you're English Heritage, just come and see this one for free. I expected to make like an hour-long vlog, but this is it.
Yeah, this is it.
This is it. This
is all you get.
This is just because we're just mooching about. We've just seen the sign, you see.
Well, we're not ending the vlog.
Oh no, we're not ending vlog.
Just carry on.
Just saying it's not going to be a vlog all on its own because it's just a box.
Oh,
It is
that's
nice
one place.
though. It's off our list. I haven't turned this off, love me, while I attempt to get down these stairs.
The living quarters.
Oh, he's going to give us some information.
Yeah, the reading glasses.
So, because it was the living quarters, I'm guessing this is where they lived.
How did you know that without doing reading that? How did you know?
I just know these things. I'm intelligent, you see.
Well, there's no point reading it, is there?
No.
This is where they used to live in 1170.
1170.
Old,
So,
isn't it?
if you want to give Burton Agnes a visit, come. You have to pay for kids as well. Kids are like £11 each. And it says kids over the age of 5, so I think that's a bit tight. But there you go. I'm guessing under 5s are free, it didn't say. Why did we come up here? Look how small they are.
You know what we do for them lot, doing this?
It's like a little hovel, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Why did it say it's against the law of smoking here? Because it's an enclosed space when there's no windows in. Half of them are missing the glass. It's not enclosed. I'm going to turn you off. Lights on the windows. My feet look massive on these tiny bits. They're the smallest steps I think I've ever walked down in my life. Sneaking round here, where the house is, to see if there's anything to show you. I don't think there is. Oh, we find something spectacular. No. What is this? Oh, what have we found? I'm guessing. Oh, we did find something, look. That's a big step. I'm guessing that's a big, massive hamster wheel. That was a big hamster on that, wasn't it? So obviously this was a well that's dried up because there's trees and everything in there, mate. I found a big hamster wheel.
Well, what's going on here?
And I think that was at some point the well that ran the wheel. And now it just sounds like a pigeon nest.
It could have been to make power.
Oh, there's some steps there. That's why this was a really high thing, because the steps are there, people. And that's why that was really high for me to get up. We'll go down the step this time, look. We don't want to go over there anyway. It's where old people are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was easier. So, if you're on the National Heritage and you're trying to do all of them like we are, I think there's a reason we've never seen this one before. It's not very big, there's not a right lot here. There is at Burton Agnes Hall, obviously, but it's off our list. We've done it. If you don't come all the way up here just to do this, that's shit. So I did just ask the lady, and they're being a bit tight here. I thought we'll go and have a coffee, because when we go to places like this, if you're not paid to get in, it's always nice to have a coffee. We're not even allowed to go in the cafe and have a coffee because we didn't pay to get in. Burton Agnes Hall. But the cafe's there, right behind where you come in, and that's the entrance to where you're going, but yet we're not allowed to have a coffee because we didn't pay to get in. Even though the cafe's right there, nowhere near the entrance. Sucky then, I'll make my own coffee. I think that's the doghouse, look, because there's a tiny little door at the side here, look.
1859.
Open the door, there's a door, it's open. This is Ali's house. I think it is a doghouse.
Oh.
It's where you belong, getting it? Doghouse.
Is this the house that Ali and Steve were selling?
Maybe. Now, if you are local to Burton Agnes Hall, they are selling some fresh vegetables. They're the smallest aubergines I've ever seen in my life. What are you going to do with them? You can't even stuff them. An aubergine is £1. They're only 78 pence and they're double the size of that in Aldi, just letting you know. And I don't know what that is. Can you all let me know what that actually is in the comments? Because I actually have no clue what that is. Gareth's going to give the lady the ticket back. I'll have to make my own coffee. I don't believe they open the church to the public, so I can't take you in there either.
Would you like to live in it?
I would live in a church, me. You'd be too scared.
Alright.
Because you're the chicken shit.
Quiet, wouldn't you?
Hey, we're going to go see The Conjuring. The last rites is out on 5th of September.
I'm watching no film like that.
Yeah, you are. We've got a cinema to watch it.
No, it's disgusting.
I can't wait. It looks
Scary.
It looks amazing. So what I have to do now is watch The Conjuring 1, 2 and 3 to catch me back up. And as quick as that, we're back. It's not a very long walk, and it is disabled accessible, and there's lots of disabled parking. And there's loads of room.
Hey Pughs on Tour YouTube family! If you're loving the content, here's a quick reminder to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment. Your support means the world to us.
So it was closed when we got there because it does in fact open 11 p.m. till 5 p.m. daily. 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. daily. So it's only open between them times. So while we're down here, we're just going to pass Kate and Bay in a bit. So I'm going to pull in and see, because it's meant to be banned for motorhomes. Somebody told me they're all still parking there, so I'm going to go and have a look and I'll let you all know, keep you informed. I have to just wave this motor up. And the woman waved back. Click from again. There are people here for definite. Up that side. I'm going to show you anyway. What Kate and Bay Council? Don't know what. Don't watch this if you film Kate and Bay Council.
I'll go around and film it.
Yeah. There's definitely some up this side. I don't know about the other side. Doesn't look like there's any up the other end though, Gareth. There's none up the other end, and the caravans have all gone. There is at least 8 vans on the other side. 8 or 9. Motorhomes, converts. I hope you've had a fantastic night. Can't really see them. All the way up the road, I hope you've had a lovely night. So, Gareth's just informed me, as we're just pulling into Scarp, that Will Smith was performing at the open air theatre yesterday.
Well, we visited. I think something was going off and he was there. I saw it in paper this morning. Well,
Will Smith? I guarantee he didn't stay in the Grand Hotel.
No, but he didn't either.
But he didn't. So we got right up past Scarborough. We've had to come all the way back down. Apparently there's a fire going across the road. Shut the road off. 171, they've closed it. There's a massive fire on it. So I hope everyone's alright on there. Now we've got to find a different way. Well, look at the views we've got. Stunning. Gareth thinks if he goes across and at some point turns right, he'll get us there, won't you?
Well,
We don't need a sat-nav, do we, love? We've just got you. Trying to avoid it taking us back to the fire. I think he's managed to successfully avoid that little village. Hopefully. Hopefully we think we're back on track.
Well, there doesn't seem to be hardly any traffic up here.
Nope. We'll let you know. This is the exact same road. Why were we back in the same place?
Is it the same road?
It's the exact same place we got earlier.
Really?
100% it was earlier. How have you managed that?
Oh, we went right round.
No, you 100% go back to the exact same place was that earlier. So just so you're all aware, we went round for about, it's got to be an 8 mile.
All the way around Scarborough to the other side.
Right, just turn left and we're in the exact same place that we had to turn round from where the road's closed. I don't know how we've managed that. Turn left somewhere if you can. Agnes, Howard Dale, 4 miles. Go through Dolby Forest Drive. Should have gone through Dolby Forest Drive. Could have pulled over in the lay-by. All the roads closed. I don't know what this fire is, I'm going to have to look online. But it's got us in a vortex of spinning round in circles.
The A170 is closed, so you can't get north.
Roads Pickering's closed.
The A171 is closed, so you can't go that way. The only way back now is to go to the A1 to go north. And unfortunately, we're in Scarborough, A1's miles away. So
we need to pull over and have a rest anyway.
I think we're going to pull over and get our bearings.
Yeah. Because we don't know what we're doing.
We're in Scarborough, there's no right parking in Scarborough.
Literally, there's nowhere we can park this.
So we're quite buggered really, aren't we?
We might be doing a night in. We might have to look for a campsite.
Yeah. Traffic going back.
Look at this, even here they must have closed another road because now this is backed up and all. Oh dear. It's not the end of the earth. If we see somewhere we'll stop and get some milk because we ain't got no milk either and Gareth's going to need a brew because he's going to be stressed out.
I'm not stressing.
It is what it is, isn't it?
There's like 4 tanks of fuel going in circles.
Round Scarborough. Getting nowhere fast. It It's a thrilling vlog for you all. Yeah, we're not filming that. We've just seen a motorhome in a pub. We were just going to pull in there, a pub stop it. But we can't fit in the car park. So what we've decided is we're just going to turn right and go cross country. Find somewhere to park while we get bearings. Today's vlog, we went to see an house that was not the best house and we got lost in Scarborough. So as idea of going across the country is not helping either. I need to get on Google and find out about this fire. It's everywhere. What is going on? We're just going to find somewhere to park up now. It's ridiculous. Years later, we've actually managed to get out of Scarborough.
We have.
Not got very far, but we're out of Scarborough.
Heading towards Pickering.
We're headed, yeah. So I might pick you up when we find somewhere to park. I don't know how far we're going to get. But what we was doing is obviously we're not doing that now. We was going to take you to Whitby for fish and chips. That's not happening. Now, we seem to have hit traffic again. Not just because it's a tractor. Gareth said there's loads and loads of cars in front of him. So he's hoping we're not stuck again. So I do believe all them clouds there, guys, are whatever the fire is. When I get parked up, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. I'm going to research it. So I've just been on reading the news, so I could give you factual events so you all know about it. Stuck in Scarborough for 3 million years earlier on today. Now, I'm not kidding you when I say we've just now swung round. Gareth finally realised where we were. And he was like, your favourite spot's just front corner, love, so just brought me to Gothland, didn't you?
Yeah.
And we've been driving, I'm not kidding you, for at least 4.5 hours. Just in Scarborough alone. That's not bearing in mind we went from Beverley to pick doctors before that, then we went to storage. So, I've just Googled, and what's happened is there was some shrubbery just between Whitby and Scarborough in the North Yorkshire Moors Park. Like they cut all the trees down and piled it all up, but because it was so hot yesterday, it's caught fire. They was going to do a controlled burn of this shrubbery because it's from the North Yorkshire Moors, but I don't know how big it is. Gareth will tell you how big it is. It's 50 metres. They had a pile up of 50 metres by about 70 metres wide shrubbery where they've cut all the bushes and stuff like that. And because of the heat yesterday, basically, that's all dried out and caught fire. And it set fire to all the fields around it because it's all dry.
It's gone massive.
So it's massive. And then obviously, because some motorhomes like to put us to shame, so the other ones that we're seeing today that was going into Scarborough was because, and it's quite hot at the moment, so Marine Drive, 7 fires on Marine Drive, love, that the fire brigade, as well as dealing with this in the North Yorkshire Moors, have had to go and put out 7 fires because idiots in the camper vans put portable barbecues on the grass and set fire to all the grass on Marine Drive and all. Well done, you bell ends. So we're parked up now, we're done. I'm going to make him a break. So me and Gareth both had a nap. We weren't feeling it today. So you know from the vlog that there was a fire. Now we've woke up. I've banged some tea and we'll show you out the window.
It's there. It's getting closer. That is a bit crazy, that, isn't it?
What about all the wild sheep there in that field?
They'll be all running over here. It looks like it's going right across.
What if the wind changes though?
Well, we go up in flames.
Thanks for that, love. That's right reassuring.
Well, it's a good thumbnail, isn't it?
I don't think it's close enough.
So if somebody finds this camera, can you edit it for me, please?
I
And put it on the Pughs on Tour channel.
think we need to move. It won't come right over here, surely.
I can't see it coming over here. I think police will wake me up before... we might get the knock.
And to be fair, if they thought it was going to come, they've got tents and everything out next door.
Yeah, believe me, we'll get woke up by police and fire engines and helicopters. Talking about helicopters, why aren't helicopters dropping seawater straight onto it? Whitby's only down the road.
Believe it or not, do you know what they was putting out with? The reservoir, which I thought the same. And I thought, why aren't they just doing the sea? But the reservoir must be closer.
Well, the sea's only there.
They've been dumping reservoir water on it with helicopters.
Well, I ain't had an helicopter. Anyway, if it starts raining heavy in the middle of the night, it's the helicopter dropping water on us.
We just thought we'd keep you informed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's well spread.
I can't get over how fast that's spread.
We got forced to move on. We got firebugged. I don't know what.
Are you showed them the werewolves outside your van?
They are. There is, look, they've got werewolves. And I can smell that smoke.
Mint sauce. So it was all fun and games till earlier. I'm going to hand you to Gareth in a minute to show you. But I just want to show you, I'm in my pyjamas. It's dark. Been watching TV. It's late at night. Gareth, show him.
I don't know if you can see it on camera, but back there it's on fire.
So we're going to have to get ready to move.
That over there now.
That is close. Right, I'm moving. Let me get ready.
Morning. Collagen time. I've seen a few comments of people are asking where did we get our collagen. We got it from Amazon and it's called that. If anybody would like to know.
Yes.
We survived the fires last night.
I mean, we all did. There's quite a few people parked here.
From reading online this morning, them fires have been going for about 3 weeks now.
We didn't know. We wouldn't have.
So, as I was saying before the battery went, we've been stuck here for 24 hours now because we've had the fires, we've had caravan parks evacuated.
Yeah.
Go from where we are, we're covered in smoke, where the tea village was on the first day.
Good, right.
But because we don't watch the news or normal TV, we didn't even know.
No, we genuinely didn't.
So this is why we've been stuck. So luckily we came up a day early because where the fire is, from looking on the line, it's miles down the road, it's not this side. So we should be able to get past Whitby now to get to Durham where we're going.
Yes, so we was meant to be there yesterday, but like we've said, the roads are open now, aren't they? They shut them down last night.
Yeah.
There's cars moving, so we're going to have a brew.
All fires across the road, it was just smoke bellowing across the road, so they just shut
been safe.
every road. But at least we found somewhere to park last night because we couldn't have parked in Scarborough because unfortunately everybody's stuck and all campsites are full, airs are full, everything's full. Even normal cars were camping here last night.
Yeah, well, there was literally full.
Because they can't get home.
We won't show you the park because
we're going to get the collagen, we're going to get the brew, we're going to get motorhome ready, and we're going to move north. But it's a beautiful view. This is probably one of my favourite park ups in North Yorkshire. And that's how much it's raging.
that's it, we officially made it out of Yorkshire.
Take the second exit onto A171.
We're in North Yorkshire now.
We're not. In Gainsborough, we're out in North Yorkshire.
This is Yorkshire.
No, just left North Yorkshire. I think we have anyway. We've definitely left the moors. Definitely. I've just got to put an end on this for you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Unless of course you're one of them. Bye.
And because I'm a YouTube beggar, the link is in the description to buy me a coffee. I am Beggar Gareth, and I stink.